Yo guys, what is going on? Today we're going to be taking a look at some of the league changes that will be happening in FIFA 17. At the end of last season, there were a couple of clubs that both went up and down in the Premier League and Bundesliga, and we're going to be taking a look at what those clubs are as well as some of the players. Up first, we have the Premier League with their new logo for the new season. And right here you can see the brand new clubs that are in the Premier League this season, as well as the ones that went down from last year. Coming up this year is Hull City, Burnley, and Millsboro, and going down is Newcastle, Norwich, and Aston Villa. Taking a look at some of the players from Hull City, they have Kurt Davies, who's a decent center back, Abel Hernandez, and Mohamed Diame, all good players that could be pretty decent in FIFA 17 next year. Kurt Davies did get a Team of the Season last year, so that means that he could have an upgraded card in FIFA 17 as well as being a pretty decent center back for the Barclays Premier League. Then coming up to the Premier League from Burnley, you have some pretty notable names as well, such as Ben Mee, but the best player probably here is Andre Gray, who had a stellar season last year. He'll most likely get a pretty big upgrade, making him a pretty decent Barclays Premier League striker for your teams next year. Millsboro also have a couple of decent players going up to the Premier League. You have Daniel Ayala, who's a pretty good center back, Gaston Ramirez, a good attacking midfielder, and George Friend, who's been in pretty good form last season. It wouldn't be surprising to see a lot of Millsboro players end up getting upgrades next year. Then in the Bundesliga, you have SC Freiburg and RB Leipzig coming up to the top division, and Hannover 96 and FC Stuttgart going down to the lower division. For Freiburg, you don't have too many great players, but you do have Vincenzo Griffo, who got a Team of the Season last year, going up to the top division. And then you also have Nils Petersen, the striker, going back up to the top division. Both of these players have been in pretty decent form last year, so I can see them both getting a pretty big upgrade. And lastly, we also have the players from Red Bulls. Eric Forsberg seems to be the most notable player. He'll probably be a goal next year, but you also have some decent players, especially Sabitzer, who's a decent pacey striker, and Orban, who's a good center back. That's all that I have for you guys today. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to hit the like button, and I'll see you guys next time.